We are eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. You will discover as we are moving through these days that our primary intent is to help you to find your path of least resistance to being in alignment with what you want, because that's all you got to do. You've just got to believe what you want, and then your trail will light up. And not only will your trail light up and therefore be faster for you if that's what you want, but your lighted up trail will be so much more pleasurable to you because there is so much satisfaction in you knowing what you're doing. Do you know that you are a vibrational version of a life being? That you are vibration first and foremost? Do you understand that you are energy? We like it if you do. Do you think that you are flesh, blood, and bone mostly? Well, that's a version of you too. And without the energy version, that wouldn't be. Can you hear that the flesh, blood, and bone version of you is the very manifestation that we've been talking about? And can you understand that that was a creation set about long before you got here? In other words, that's old news. The flavor's chewed out of that gum already. In other words, you don't have to recreate your body. You don't have to do that. That's already set into motion. And can you feel that it's this new exposure to life that is causing the newness within you? And don't you want that newness to ramp up and be more? Don't you want that newness? Don't you want contrast to produce more desires within you? Don't you want to become more and more aware in every day of new desires within you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you believe that you're knowing what you want? Do you believe that you are at the ending of that knowing, or do you believe that more desires will be born within you? Do you think that there's ever going to be a time that everything that you have decided that you want will be fulfilled and manifested all at the same time? And isn't that a good thing? Isn't that what being eternal is really all about? And so the contrast that so often you think that you would like to not be present in your experience is the very stuff that puts the eternity or the eternalness in eternity, or the eternity in eternalness, works either way. Whatever it is that causes us all to be ongoing. So step one, you ask. Step two, source answer. Step three, you line up with it. You find a way, and we'll talk a lot about that in the days that we have together. You line up with it. You become a vibrational equivalent to your own desire and to your inner being who stands there with your desire. And when that happens, there is an ease within you, all tension. When you accomplish vibrational equivalency to your own desire, there's an ease within you that is your evidence that in no way now, in this moment of ease, are you blocking or hindering yourself from being a full receiver of impulse and ideas. Now, what do you think about that? Because most humans, often you would say, all right, I want a house and I've looked around a lot and I think I want that house, and could you just deliver to me that house? And we say, don't you want to plan it more? And humans say, not really. Well, don't you want to be there as it evolves? Not really, I just really want to move in. Well, but that isn't who you are. You really don't want to just move in. You really don't want somebody else to create something that you just move into. You are the creator of your own experience. And your life causes you to be in a constant state of creation. And so, since you are constantly creating, the satisfaction that comes to you, and we want to say to you, really, the only satisfaction that comes to you is the feeling that you get when you have found some way to be a vibrational match to a desire that has not yet fully manifested. But because you're a vibrational match to it, you get to witness the unfolding of it. You'll get so good at it. We have one quick story we're going to tell you, just to sort of show you how it works, because it sounds a little nebulous, sort of like, oh, I'm energy and I don't really know what that means, and I'm vibration and I don't really know what that means, and I'm translating energy into words and words into things, and I don't really know what that means. And we want you to sort of get a glimpse into it, how it works.